Okay, hello Aries, this is Truth and I'm here with your reading. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started with you guys' messages. I got some channel messages, but I'm gonna hold off until I see the first two cards. How you guys doing? Okay, see the Four of Cups here. Someone in your external environment feels ignored by you. You got a lot of cups. Three of Cups. Okay. Aries, somebody wants a connection with you. Or they want to keep a connection together or come back together. With the Five of Cups. We got the Tower. Okay. So I see some making up, mending fences, reconciliations with the Temperance and the Tower. And the Seven of Pentacles, someone wanting to stay together or invest. And what I mean by or invest is because up here, somebody wants to start a connection with you, but they feel ignored by you. And you guys could be married or in a relationship, which could be the reason why you're ignoring this person, or you just think they're invisible. Like somebody could be very invisible also. So keep that in mind when it comes to who you are watching this reading. You are married or in a relationship and you want to stay loyal, and you want to stay loyal to someone. This is why they could be getting ignored. But also, I read on new connections too. And whether you're taken or single, somebody feels like you're ignoring them. Of course, it makes sense if you're trying to stay loyal to someone, you're ignoring this person, and it makes them sad because they, of course, want to have a third-party relationship with you. And they're basically hoping that you break up with your person so that they can have you. Because they feel like that's the only way they can have you is if you and your person break up. If you are single and you're ignoring someone in your external environment, they can come off kind of invisible to you, or they're not really trying hard enough when it comes to connections. They just try and fail, okay? And I feel like this person is sad if they're trying and failing, which means they were actually having an opportunity to connect with you. We'll talk about how they could be just invisible later after this. There are people who feel ignored after conversation with you, that want new connections with you, of course, that find you attractive, that are interested in you. This is a love reading. And as they try to build the connection, they end up sad with the Five of Cups because they seem to be very argumentative while trying to build a connection. This person is very lousy at their window of opportunity to connect, or how they make people feel when they connect with them. And when it comes to how they make you feel, or not really using the appropriate window of time to form a connection with you, they end up basically getting ignored by you at the end, where you don't want to, trade phone numbers or information. And that's where the Four of Cups comes in, with them trying to create a connection with you, but being very disagreeable, or just not being able to act quick enough. It's like having an opportunity to walk up to you, or you walk up to them 3 times and they decide to want to say as soon as you walk away. So let's say you're waiting for an order. You go up to the counter once, someone likes you, finds you attractive, whether you're male or female watching this reading, and they're going to just, hide how they feel. But when you go and sit and wait for your order after you place it with them, I just see them like at the counter as you go sit down. Well, they know you're going to come back up there. And again, they just keep on failing. Like, I want to connect. I want to say something. Well, Aries, here's your order. And they're like, then they're kind of like looking down. Maybe I should say something when Aries is done paying, or when they're about to walk away with the order. They're still in the middle of having you in front of them, a live interaction, and yet still like they want to say something flirtatious or ask for your phone number or ask you out on a date, and they have like 3 chances from engaging with you the first time, going to retrieve something for you second, you paying, and walking away. 3 or 4 possible times for this, chances for this person to connect with you, and they end up here at the very end. Because you give off this energy like you are taken, even if you're single, or that you're taken if you're taken. They don't want to offer without some kind of exchange of interest, okay? So a smile and a jovial atmosphere is not inviting enough for them to offer you a date or your phone number, because that's a more seductive tone that their voice is going to take, okay? Now let's focus on if somebody is feeling invisible and really bad about it, because they really want to connect with you, but they just have some kind of stage fright here. This could be a neighbor, or this could be a neighbor, and they feel like the reason why you're ignoring them or don't want to form a connection is because you see they see you don't like to date your neighbors. So they're like, well, if Aries moves, or if I move, maybe I can date Aries. This is how people are thinking. Or if it's at work, oh, well, I see Aries ignores me because they don't date their coworkers. Well, maybe if I get fired or Aries gets fired, then I can invest and ask Aries out for a date or ask them for their phone number. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll move, or hope that they move, keep checking for updates, and then I'll, I guess, confine them, and maybe Aries will feel better about it. Like, yeah, a war in their mind, like SZA said on Good Days. Literally, right? With the 5 of Wands. Oh, God. Everybody from the Subway girl that makes the sandwiches to wherever you spend your coin. At work. Okay. Alright, 4 of Swords. Oh, in the world. Okay. Well, Aries, you got a lot of people into you. Over here, it's kind of giving me the World Wide Web. Okay, over here. So you're in popular demand with the 5 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles if you do anything online. And then we have the 4 of Swords as the spiritual advice. I'm sorry, as the spiritual lesson. My advice. This, in my mind. 4 of Swords as the spiritual lesson. I gotta clarify that, 'cause I don't know. It's just like peace, silence. Somebody's learning the lesson of staying silent. This is what happens when you never say anything. And I'm getting somebody also over here. It feels like they're having, like I said earlier, a war in their mind, and they're still going through a spiritual lesson here from you, because you're teaching this person unknowingly that, hey, or knowingly, hey, if you're not going to make the first move, then I'm not. So this person is learning this lesson because they need to master the silence that comes over them and the fear that comes over them when they want to approach somebody for a date or phone number. You were aligned to meet these people and be so flamboyantly beautiful and attractive and social and spiritual, even worldly, cultural. People like your accent. People like how the city that you live in has rubbed off on you. You act like where you're from, and people like that. You act like your age, and people like that. You walk the runway when it comes to the role that you play, and people like that. It's a powerful energy of success that emanates off of you. I would bring successful friendships. I bring successful relationships, marriage. I'm a successful parent. That's what you bring, okay? I'm successful. And yeah, I'm also getting like, if you want to be with me, you need to be successful too. And the first thing that is a component to success is confidence. So you're like, I wouldn't be interested in anybody who doesn't have confidence to speak their mind, of course, because you're an Aries. So you've been aligned with these people to teach them about the power of their silence, creating missed opportunities for them when it comes to connecting with people as friends or on a date. Also, when it comes to reconciliation, one or some of your partners from the past needs to overcome allowing this constant war to live in their mind of whether or not they should reach out to you or not, or make a move or not. And they keep ignoring what their heart is telling them, what their body and what their mind is telling them, what their emotions are telling them. And until they stop ignoring it, it will keep going until they do something about it. So there may be some upcoming unexpected change or unexpected visitor here. So you need to be prepared for that. Okay? Okay. Also, when it comes to encounters, be prepared that people who are like, okay, enough, I get the assignment, I'm having a war in my mind about asking Aries out, asking for their phone number, asking them to be my friend, asking them to stay in touch. I'm tired of going through a war in my mind about it. I'm going to just do it. Because I need to change the way I feel. I can't keep having this war in my mind. That's how new connections feel. You want to go out sometime? Some of you guys could be doing this and overcoming, you know what I'm saying, not having no new friends and connections. You guys are about to start taking your usual level of socializing to a new level so that you can engage with more people. So that you can overcome the war inside of you when you want to speak. You want to speak your truth when you have something to say. You're starting to catch on to what that feels like inside of you when you truly have something to say. And this will help you if you are a creative person. Because a lot of my Aries are creative. Very creative. Yeah. And very, very social. It's like it'll help you feel better when you just do something authentic here with the temperance, or you communicate, you do something online, or when it comes to little rifts you can get into inside interpersonal relationships. You're like, look, I don't like feeling this way. If there's been some petty beefs inside the house, passive aggressiveness, like, no. Let's just get past things quicker. If there's a blow up, an argument, I see somebody or you working on staying together. I want to propose and I miss you, coming from the Seven of Pentacles as well. So somebody in your external environment wants to propose or they miss you. Okay, we got the rival, career and finances, working it out, protection, secret meetings, cleanup. Kind of reminds me of the last Aries reading, which will be pinned to this one at the end of this video, about some possible cheating. Somebody says they're at work, they're with the rival, but there's this loyalty of you working it out with this person. If this happens, or somebody wants this from you. I'm also getting a lot of people here, wherever you spend your coin, I see a lot of them are into you. They may have someone though. So the people that like you, moving forward, this flips now to the reason why you could be getting ignored with the Four of Cups. If you know somebody likes you, but you have to ignore them, you have to ignore that feeling, or they have to ignore that feeling. Okay, so this flips as to where people have to keep a lid on it and ignore you because they're in commitment. So they will have to meet you secretly and clean up the evidence by deleting your phone calls and number and all of that, or having a secret app. Somebody is currently thinking about this, and that's the reason why it's hard to kind of present an offer to take you out on a date or to get your phone number, because this is what would come behind it, but you just wouldn't know. You could be kind of blinded to even focusing on whether or not people are married or not when you go spend money at places. You're not thinking about if the person that's servicing you is married or not. You don't give a damn. You may feel with Smooth Talker that this person is kind of trying to mix some playful energy in, flirtation, or when you're out with your committed partner, you sense people throwing in hints of admiration or flirtation towards your person while y'all out spending coin. It's rivals coming for you, and they are ready to, protect the offer of slipping their information to your person, so know that. But yeah, back to an outside party here who works somewhere where you spend coin liking you. You may have already been noticing they're trying to mix some kind of admiration or flirtation in, and making you feel like you may be a rival to someone in their life if you overinvest or get to know them too much or get too chummy with them. I'm also getting people that are into you, that are committed. Another thing that committed people will do when they are into somebody who is a single that they should be ignoring is start talking about how they're in a commitment and what's going on in it. Well, we argue, we don't get along, I'm currently kind of going through something with my partner. All of that, we're in the middle of trying to work something out. They start talking about that while you're in the middle of doing any kind of commerce or business with them. It's because they like you. And that's supposed to be the way that they show you that they like you. By complaining about what's going on in their relationship and wanting to make you a fly on the wall to it, or like a consult or a friend to them. But they're just like honestly admitting that they're a cheater. Like, well, at least I'm telling you I'm in a commitment. They keep talking about how they're in one. You can't really call it cheating between me and you, Aries, because I'm telling you I'm in one. So if you start playfully flirting with me back, or giving me compliments or admiration back, or too much mirroring, I'm gonna take it as you stepping up to the plate. But then they end up just getting silence from you, because these people don't know that just because you are jovial and social and you will listen to their story doesn't mean that their smooth talk worked on you. Just gonna wish them luck or something like that. Also, you guys know that you're very spiritual, so people gonna naturally be drawn to tell you about things that's going on in their life. If they are rivaling with friends, they're having problems with finances, they're having problems inside their marriage or relationship, or their home. These people are talking about these episodes because it's like, aren't I so entertaining? Don't you just want to have my phone number? Or don't you just want to like go out and get something to eat so I can continue telling you about the stuff in my life? A smooth talker. Also, I see rivals trying to smooth talk you and talking about things that's going on in their life that's either very good or very bad. So you can start telling your business. Like, let me come as a friend, but really I'm a rival. And also, rival kind of women that want to rival with you, they boost up their life. Because they're on sight. It's jealousy. So they start acting very grandiose if they're jealous of you. So whatever she's jealous of, she's going to try to implement. So if she's jealous of your weight, she's going to be starting to eat fruit and vegetables. If she's jealous of your hair, she's going to get your hairstyle. If she's jealous of your home, she's going to big up she's going to over spruce it. You'll start noticing that, she's trying to outdo you. Or she starts dressing sexier. You're like, is this bitch trying to rival with me? Is it somebody at work or on the same platform as you? See, nothing works out for the rival, and they want to protect their secret failure that they're going through by opting for your image. Your rivals are about to go down, so they could be stealing a lot of your ways, and they're mixing it in and doing trial and error, and it doesn't look like it's working out. That's because they don't have any faith with the Five of Cups. They don't have any faith in themselves or faith in what they're doing. And that's what's creating their downfall. So your energy is not at a low vibration. It's always very high because you clean it up. Either with your diet, your routines, you're always out walking around. You're amongst nature. You're very spiritual. So, negativity cleans off you very quickly. And so does sadness and depression. You just don't let that live in you. I'm also getting like y'all would rather scream and shout than to let sadness and negativity and bullshit live in you. So I see you protecting yourself when you're out by not letting things stick to you from your rivals. Like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever bounces off of me sticks back to you kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's giving evil eye bracelet. It's giving amulet. It's giving talisman. It's giving beads. It's giving a cross. It's giving some kind of religious or spiritual signature piece that you wear or carry with you. And it helps you navigate around rivals and smooth talkers. Also, it helps you stay on top. Your spiritual or religious practices or beliefs or faith will be connected to your success. So, you got some good news coming in. Celebrate your wins, because a lot of people wanted to cancel you or bring you down secretly. During their intimate encounters with you, they like to plant seeds, but you always clean it up. You've also been blocking people. People that you see have been rivals all along through friendships and connections. You don't like the seedy shit that they're saying to you or sending to you. You also notice people who you were once friends with, you feel like they're rivaling with you right now. And that just lets you know that obviously you're doing very well. Convenience over heart. Yeah, somebody here is like, damn, do I want to work it out with my person or do I want to be with Aries? Also, you guys, there is a rival that could be tempting your partner and making them go through this sad decision. Should I work it out with Aries or go to the rival? The rival is trying to put that person in that grip. In that gripped kind of emotional state. And I feel like the only way the rival could be doing this to your partner is if they're threatening to come up to the job or to reveal themselves to you. If you don't leave Aries, I'm going to contact Aries and I'm going to tell them that you've been fucking with me, that you've been texting me and calling me. This could be your partner's other baby mama or baby daddy doing this to your partner, Aries, if you are in a relationship or married. Or this is what your partner fears is happening to you, especially if you are online, you work a lot, y'all been arguing lately. They feel like this could be happening, Aries, because there could be possibly a rival around. And they may start, doing some kind of spiritual protection or praying over the relationship so that, the behavior stops. Or I see you doing this, some kind of spiritual protection over the relationship that you could be doing secretly, or just praying that these rivals and these smooth talkers do not come in between you and yours and not manipulate them. And I see it working. And all of a sudden, your partner will be looking at rivals like trash. All of a sudden. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. Somebody may go to a witch doctor. Or they may just have knowledge when it comes to their ancestry, what to do. Everything doesn't have to be witchcraft, What do you think that Africans believed in and used before they were converted over to believe in Christianity? What do you think they believed in? What do you think they did? They did sacred rituals and practices. Who did they believe in? Who was their God? What things did they use off the earth for protection? Exactly. You have that old world in your blood, or that country in your blood, because I'm saying country, okay, or Russian, whatever, doesn't matter what your pigmentation. Roots are a part of every race, because before there was God, there was roots. Ancient civilizations believed in so many other different things. But we see what's right for us, right? I'm not trying to push any beliefs, so let me go ahead and move forward. This is the outcome. Also, like I was saying earlier, some of you guys are singles. If you're ignoring somebody, they feel like they're trash. Or when you come outside and empty the trash, I see this person gonna try to smooth talk you. Just be careful around any kind of dumpsters. Okay? And it could be one of those recovery flood dumpsters. It could be any kind of dumpster, y'all. I swear to God. And somebody gonna try to approach you right there. Shit. Or you could be walking out of a restaurant and there's a dumpster. You could be walking out of a public restroom and there's a dumpster. It's something here about that, where somebody's going to approach you, or the rival is going to try to corner you and like stare you down or something like that. Like, ooh, watch out now. Danger. Danger. Get on the floor. Right there. Sing it. Whatever. Or the rival. Another thing, the world thinks your rival is trash, because you spiritually protected, or you don't argue with this person, and they're just gonna go on a descent because they want to like rival with you. But what if you ignore every opportunity to rival with them? They just probably gonna be feeling defeated or bored or something, I guess. So that's here. It's like we always tell our kids, ignore the rivals. They just see something in you and they don't want you to make it. They want to distract you. They want to plant seeds, negative seeds, sad seeds in your head so that they can hatch. They want to implant their sadness into you. People will try to be your friend but really be jealous of you, so that they can have intimate encounters and they can really get in those ear chakras and get in your head. Start slipping things in. And you'll start noticing your kid is not acting the same. They're operating like the person that's talking to them, or they're influenced by them. Some of these people may be trying to change your kid's faith or orientation. Or you just know when somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And you apply this to your interactions. And I see you telling your inner child this when it comes to people and their ways. But yeah, something's going to happen here where you're going to be laughing at all of the people that try to like cancel you or destroy you. Yeah, some people have tried to destroy you or destroy your marriage or relationship or success. They have tried. But there's about to be a full circleness, and you're about to see all of them fail. The same thing that they wanted for you is going to happen to them, because they're going to reap what they sow. You just have that kind of divine spiritual protection over you. Let's go ahead and move forward. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, up next here we got unfinished business. It's not over. Back and forth baggage. Addictions. Drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. Okay. Empty room. No people. The end. Opportunity. Somebody want to like had a kind of outing as to where they want to like drink and smoke. Loose lips and chips is what Spirit just told me. So don't do any kind of addictions with anybody, and don't share your addictions with anybody if you have any. Just don't. If you did already, whatever. But I'm just saying that the spiritual lesson is talking about that, because it's success all around you. You're about to accomplish a milestone, an achievement. You're in the spotlight. Okay, you could be a public figure, so you know what I'm saying. We got empty room. Like, people could be sad that they can't rival with you because they can't see anything. They can't really see your room anymore, your home anymore. Somebody that's a rival of yours, they trying to clean up their act, but they can't, because they true self is going to show. They cleaned up their act to mirror you while they was rivaling with you. But you're about to see the real them, and the world is about to see the real them fall apart. Whether this person be online or in your physical community. Somebody also tried to block some opportunities for you when it comes to business. Okay, they could have like spread some kind of gossip about you or whatever, hoping to cancel you with empty room. Or they did this towards your relationship, hoping that they could continue unfinished business that they had going on with your person. Especially if your partner goes to the pharmacy, or they are, dealing, or if they're a bartender. Or if they come home just telling you about how, people were obsessed with them today, certain words that they're using. You're like, let's move. Let's move. Or let's switch cars, or that's what your partner is going to say to you. Or there's a couple around you doing this. I'm going to stay at home this time so I can see if you got anything going on with Aries next door or at work. I'm going to come pick you up this time. Or I'm going to keep calling you to make sure that, you ain't creeping with Aries at work or at home. If this is somebody who lives around you or works around you. They keep calling a person. They got a toxic ass relationship. And they do not like leaving the house, because they feel like this person that they with is addicted to you. Or this could even be happening in a public space. Their partner is not going to want to walk away. If they make it seem like they're walking away, they're still watching you. I don't know, they may try to bump into you, or they may try to make something hard for you. So just try to be very aware that some people are in insecure relationships, toxic relationships. Also be aware when it comes to somebody's behavior, if they have some kind of drug or alcohol problem, or they picked it back up again. Especially if they want to be alone a lot with empty room. Or if somebody wants to keep on leaving, like, oh, I got unfinished business, I gotta go. Your partner or ex has slipped into an addiction. And they don't want you to know about it. You may notice it when it comes to how somebody talks or drives. Even if this is a new connection. Also be aware when people are showing spiritual signs, it's angelic communication that you're receiving, downloads even, that somebody misses you. Also, you can sense when somebody's eager to see you. Okay, so we got cool down, calm, pause, solidification. Yeah, silence. Yeah, somebody's about to reap what they sow. Or just like, don't talk to it's something about to go down. Because somebody around you that's in a relationship or married, they are tired of not being able to talk to you, see you, because they partner keep making sure that they don't see you by telling them to come into another room or moving or switching schedules or switching cars, or just like, really checking on them. They was pissed off during that probationary period that was happening. But now it's cooled down because they partner kind of got off their heels. They just didn't talk to you for a while, but here they come with affairs. Can y'all see that? Mistress, third party. They have had enough of not being able to see or talk to you, or somebody has had enough of not being able to see or talk to your partner. There could be affairs. Again, the reading where I was talking about that will be linked at the end credits of this video. End screen. Sorry about that. End screen. So when it comes to people here, if they find out that you broke up with your person, all the people that's been wanting to have affairs with you for the longest is going to start reaching out to you in personal on social media. Or if everybody finds out that you and your person broke up, they going to try to, all the people that want to have affairs with them, they just going to reach out to this person online or in the physical community. If anybody notices any changes, people are looking for changes, because for some reason any change you go through benefits them in being able to talk to you. If they see that you've moved, you got fired, your rivals are looking for negative changes to happen to you. Losses. And with empty room and silence, they don't get the pleasure of seeing it, or you should block that opportunity. I just see you spiritually protecting your home, making these evil eyes blind, or protecting your relationship or yourself, making these evil eyes blind. And you also know how to carry yourself in conversation where you don't let people know the wrong things about yourself, because people will try to throw roots on you or attach cords. If they know your name, your real name, if they know your birthday, and they are not somebody of pure intent, you'll feel that. And you won't say anything about it, or you'll mask it. Or you ignore the question. We got letting go. Surrender, open up, give up, release. You get cleansed every day. Especially when you sleep with rest. Pause. Journey, new beginning. A new beginning. So yeah. Have peace of mind when it comes to you personally as well, Aries. I'm going to give y'all some spiritual advice when it comes to love. Because there's some cheating amongst us. I also see rivals reaching out to you coming up, and you're going to have to not give them any personal information about yourself, because I see a friend of a rival or a rival disguising themselves and reaching out to you, sending you hate comments or trying to create gossip, and you are spiritually protected. Like, I straight up see a rival trying to send you a gift. Or email you about something. You got a lot of rivals in business. I see rivals contacting you and trying to find out how you do what you do. And any kind of secrets you may have regarding your ways, your relationship, your life. But they jealous of you. It don't matter if they are male or female. You may just have this feeling. And you'll just grow silent, or you'll end the call, or you'll just, like, yeah, close off that relationship. Somebody who's a rival, you already been keeping things personal. And they've been feeling defeated because you must know, or you just got to be careful with who you make friends with. And it's like they wanted to get to the point where they can, like, visit you. I'm seeing a rival that is very, like, much a tourist. And they're going to reach out to you and offer to come see you through an email, somebody offline, social media, or somebody in your neighborhood trying to invite you to a celebration. And you're like, I don't know if I'm walking into, you know what I'm saying, a lion's den or some pettiness or real friends. You don't know if it's real or genuine. One of them people there feels like you're the rival when it comes to career and finances or their relationship. So protect yourself when it comes to any kind of secret meetings, intimate encounters. We got clean up. It's something here about, like, not giving out your phone number or not giving out your location, not giving out certain information this person wants you to talk about. They may want to hear about your troubles, or they could just be telling you what you want to hear. They could be, like, literally lying about the opportunities that they got, lying about the friends, lying about the commitment they got. Somebody is lying about that while trying to build a friendship with you, maybe to sound more interesting or to fit in, so that you can feel like they're on your level, but you can tell that they are not on your level. Somebody from your past, when they reconcile with you, they may not. I'm seeing a Sagittarius is very significant. Also Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, very significant here. Maybe even a fellow Aries. They could be lying about where they just came from, or if it's an ex, they could be lying about, new successes in their life, or wins in their life, or friends, or where they just came from, or if they're carrying on a new relationship or not, if it's over or not. They don't want you to know if their new relationships failed. They don't want you to know that they have no friends or they're not seeing anybody for others. But of course, they could be lying, like I said, and not wanting to tell you that they started new connections, even though they're coming back to reconcile and talk to you, or they're still messing with the last person you known them to be with since the last time. They'll lie about it and say that, oh, we broke up, or no, I'm not dating anybody. And you got to tap in and pay attention to their sincerity and see if they're lying or not. There's always going to be some kind of divine intervention that'll prevent you from moving forward with the wrong person. If they're not authentic, there's an angel, there's spiritual protection here that's stopping you from speaking the next word you're about to speak, or taking the next action, or even if you do move forward, it'll just, like, mysteriously not work out because you're not meant to be with this person that has, that has third party affairs, as a cheater. Something is going to keep on ending. God is going to keep creating these quarrels and these misdeeds. The same chapter will keep repeating. That's bad. Until you give up and end it. Because the universe, angels, God doesn't want you to be with someone that's having an affair on you. So that's why no matter how much you try to rebuild that relationship or keep that relationship, it does not stay together. No matter how much you end up forgiving them and know how to let the past be the past or accept what's already happened, if they start doing it again, you'll notice a change in them. And also, it's like it's gonna keep happening until you end things with them, because God is trying to pull it out of your life. But I see you've been repairing and getting back together with this person. It's gonna be another fight, conflict, or drama. If you keep rebuilding with somebody who is like no good for you, or you could just be seeing somebody is just not stable, and that makes you not want to be with them. They may not be mentally or emotionally stable, and you're noticing this because you keep arguing with them, or you guys are discovering any kind of possible like signs of autism in children, signs of addictions in children. They want to be alone a lot, or maybe you're paying attention to any influence that could be upon your children. You are paying attention to these things, and you will create change. If you notice that your kids are hanging with the wrong crowd, or they need to change their diet, or they need to move more when it comes to staying in shape, fit for health, I see you making that investment. If you're trying to teach them how to win or be popular, I see you making that investment. You're also cheering your kids to victory, and you're committed to that every step of the way. If you have children, you are building them up. You are celebrating their wins. If you feel like they're getting influenced or impacted by some kind of negativity that's going on inside of them or around them, I see you noticing and just being, just checking in. I feel like they're going to listen to what you say, and they're going to win. They're going to graduate. They're going to hit that milestone. This is wonderful. Also, this could be you while you're going to school. Some of you guys probably face homelessness while growing up, foster system, parent with addiction, missed opportunities. And for that, you end up being thanked by people when you share your experiences. And people are listening, and you can see an increase in your following or your congregation if you guys work in religion. Or you'll see this happen around happen with someone around you. But you are very influential here as well with the Five of Wands. Very positive influence on people who are feeling down or feeling stuck. And even though you have rivals and wolves in sheep's clothing, you still feel propelled to help people. I see you as an influencer for some of you, or a lot of you that are watching with the Five of Wands in the world. And I see peace and people tuning into you. Some of you guys, your following may have gotten smaller, and you like it like that because you feel like it's more genuine and personal, and it creates a family. But it's an increase that's coming. And you're just trying to separate rivals from community so that you can keep fine-tuning, you know what I'm saying, your community. Okay, we got actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. I swear, these people that have been ignoring you, going back to the very first message, excuse me, their actions are about to change. And they're about to come speak to you. Okay, whoever's been ignoring you is about to come engage with you, connect with you. We got free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything. Okay, also Aries, if you notice an increase of arguing in your home, you may want to try saging or praying, or pay attention to what you're watching or what other people are watching or doing in empty rooms, or just cleaning, for positive energy, using lemon or playing gospel music or positive music, or opening the windows. It's some gossip or hearsay with the Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Three of Cups that I was thinking about earlier. And I'm trying to remember that message that I had. Yes, So any gossip on you, your actions will speak louder than their words. And it makes your rival sad when you just keep focusing on success and achieving your goals and not getting distracted by them and not going back and forth with them, because they want that shine. They wish you would invest into the gossip or the beef. You free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. And with this as well, with free yourself, what it just said, if your love relationship with said person, whether you're committed to them currently or they're from the past or new, is not going to be successful, Spirit is not going to allow it to come into your life. They're going to block it. So it'll come off like somebody's ignoring you. That's actually spiritual protection. Somebody could also just come to you and just tell you that they want to leave. And Spirit wants you to be happy if they end it, or if the universe successfully ends it. Somebody may also be coming to you and telling you that they ended something with somebody. It could blow you out the water because you probably didn't even know what's happening in the first place. And they feel so free. And it makes everything make sense when it comes to their actions and their words lately. Like, somebody's just going to come and tell you, you know, what they did wrong. Somebody's about to confess. Come clean. Pay attention to the signs. I'm not going to read the rest. Unrequited feelings. They are the one. That's how somebody feels. And they may end up finding this out after cheating or after being away from you for a long time. If you close them out of your life, it took that much time for them to like really see that you were the one. Since you freed yourself from them, things have not been working out. They don't get as many opportunities. They're not as happy as they used to be because you kept them in a chipper, very jovial, high frequency vibrational mood. And this doesn't have to just be a lover. These are your relationships, friendships, family, places that you haven't been back to. It's just not the same since you've been gone from a job or area, or from your family if you haven't reconciled with them. Also, since you've been apart, people are finding out the truth when it comes to who was the one that really did something. When it comes down to you and somebody who was trying to like rival with you, like you just freed yourself from the investigation or the way that they had to find out spiritually, you freed yourself from that process. And, you know, the truth comes out. And then they're like, oh, damn, well, I could have stayed with Aries. This jealous rival made me believe them. And now Aries has freed themselves from me. That is there too. But yeah, somebody is saying after a lot of time apart, you really are the one. Also, past friends, they missed the genuineness from you. But they were jealous of you inside the friendship. They started rivaling with you, competing with you. And that's how you know that your friend is jealous. And you have taken this lesson with you and you apply it. So when you see people trying to ramp themselves up or mimic you, copy you, try to outshine you or outdo you, you know for sure that they rivaling with you. But you freed yourself from it. People like you better. So people are about to return to your business or to your page or to your channel. They got distracted by the rival, but now they're back. Even when it comes to love or someone who is having an affair, they got distracted by the rival, now they're back. If you are currently committed, somebody got distracted by the rival, but now they're back inside your marriage or relationship. And there is someone here who is married or committed, and they are distracted by you because you're the rival. Soulmate. Spiritual advice, letting go. I'll read this. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you, because you could be noticing competition coming from inside your relationship, friendships, or family, or online. Just ignore them. That's the other thing that I was thinking about on my way back. I'm getting some water. Yeah. Just ignore them. Ignore your rivals. They're sad anyway. You're not giving them your energy, and they're falling off and getting canceled because you wouldn't engage in that wicked, low vibrational, wannabe ass beef and pettiness and passive aggressiveness and back and forth with them. And now you're weightless. Yeah, you don't want to keep on overthinking about what the hell they doing next, or even when it comes to gossip, you don't want to keep on overthinking about what the hell people got to say. The Five of Wands could be just, of course, a lot of jealous bickering or stuff like that when it comes to, how free you are. Why you so free? And it's people that's basically trying to change how you feel about yourself, trying to get in your head when it comes to how free you are, whatever that means to you. Forgive and release, baby. And then separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon as the outcome. There is going to be a separation in your life with somebody. You want to keep a separation. Secondly, as well, I see somebody trying to reconcile with you coming up out of nowhere, and you saying, I want you out of my life. Or someone trying to tempt your partner, once again, the mistress, the third party. This time, they're just like, not again. And they're going to separate and keep her out for good, or him out for good. Or you can end up causing a separation here, because somebody feels like if they got to move because you don't date your neighbors, if they got to stop working somewhere if you don't date your coworkers, or if they got to stop being with the person that they're with in order for you to stop ignoring them, they will do that shit. And they will be showing signs of this in your physical community or online. Also, you will just be seeing signs that somebody obviously separated because it's been kind of empty. And this could be seen online. You notice like the room changed, like what's up with this person, somebody who you love online, or somebody who lives around you. Okay, so Aries, in brief, I see that this is going to be a time of shocking revelations. And you also seen that people who you thought were your friend really were rivaling with you. But what's going to be even more shocking is that anybody who has been rivaling with you, you're about to see some kind of destruction happen with this person. Because you guys have the spiritual law operating over you at this time as people just simply reaping what they sow. It has nothing to do with your wishes for their cancellation or destruction or downfall. It's just that they was putting things out into the world that was bad. These are fear mongers and warmongers. And the world rejected them. Your rivals were fear mongers and warmongers, or they are, and the world rejects them. Let's go ahead and build this up. I don't like leaving the reading with the tower, so let's go ahead and build. We got positive visualization here with the Four of Cups. Every journey begins with a dream. Clearing your mind and practicing positive visualization are the first steps to create positive outcomes in life. Remember, we attract what we visualize. What else do we have here? We got you are enough. Remember how fortunate you are. Accept yourself and use gratitude to bring appreciation to your life. There's so much good happening for you right now. You are loved, valued, and a worthwhile person. You are enough. With the Three of Cups, I see an increase when it comes to friendships and connections when it comes to dating or friends. That confirms your positive frequency and vibration despite what somebody tried to instill in you. Whether this is through childhood, a relationship, conflict in the workplace, competition. Of course, your competition is going to try to instill in you that you aren't good enough. But this increase here of friendship and connections confirms the opposite. Somebody from your past likes to reconcile with you, and they like to feed things into your mind through these brief moments of reconciliation or conversation. And they're an ex, and they like to make you feel like you aren't good enough, or trying to fill you with conflict, or arguing with you, making it seem like you're a problem, trying to embarrass you in front of everybody so that nobody will like you. So they can try to make you damaged goods, to try to damage or destroy any new love opportunities for you. Of course, rivals try to do this in business as well. They try to have a public beef, public fight, to make you feel small or to throw you off your square. When I see you ignoring people and people liking you, diminishes their power. It fills them with doubt that they can succeed, trying to spread gossip about you, create conflict and drama, try to change people's mind about you. Because you have so many people that like you, it kind of saddens them because they don't think they can successfully carry out any of their missions. You guys have a lot of people that are down for you, that love you. Yeah, all this here, that value you, that feel like you're a worthwhile person. And they want to start things back up. They want to start shit, but they like, man, you know, Aries is more powerful than me. They got more pull than me. They got more community than me. They got more friends than me. They're liked. I can't make that many people, that army of people, not like Aries. Yeah, appreciation. Cultivating a sense of appreciation and gratitude for what you have can lead to greater happiness and contentment in life. By focusing on abundance, you attract more abundance into your life. 5 of Cups. Oh my God, the more jealousy that it gets directed to you, the more blessings you get. That's another spiritual law that's over you. You got angels over you. You got granny angels over you. You got your father watching you, your mother, a aunt. It could be a sibling. It could be anybody. You got a lot of angels going to bat for you in the spirit world, okay? You guys have lots of plants, lots of crystals. You guys have an animal. Like, you got high vibrational things in your house, okay? Patience. Good things do come to those who wait. It's time to trust the timing of things. So many positive changes that are about to be ahead for you, and you're about to see with patience, like, somebody get canceled or destroyed like they wanted you to get. Your rival's going down. You just knew it was because you knew that they was just like a troll. Communicate. Remember that your subconscious is obeying your conscious mind and listening to the language you use. Become aware of this and listen to what your inner voice has to say. A lot of you guys have mastered your inner communication, inner console, angel communication. You guys could teach people about spirituality, vibrations, frequency, consciousness, the subconscious. Because you guys pay attention to what your body tells you. You pay attention. You like master what your mind, body, and soul tells you. And you end up communicating it to people that are in need of some kind of empowerment. It's like just knowing the right thing to say. Creativity. It's a good day for creative thinking that leads to innovative perspectives and new solutions on old problems. Embrace your creative energies. Let them flow without judgment or limitations. Like I said earlier, you guys are very creative. And some of you guys just need to empty your room or clean your room or change your room or move so that creativity can hit, okay? Or get somebody out of your life, or stop talking to someone, or do some kind of detox or cleanse. Online, social media detox, or some kind of detox when it comes to mind, body, and spirit. And God is in control of that. So sometimes you just will not be open to your creativity. This is when you have a creative block or writer's block, or your social battery is low. And it's no mistake, because your creativity has to swell or has to recharge or heal, okay? Especially if you've been through some kind of battle or low vibrational energy or beef or gossip or jealousy. Of course, you have to clean that off, you know, and that's when we come up with creative ways to do that, or we go down the journey of spirituality, okay? And I feel like you guys wear something now that is in alignment with your beliefs. Prosperity. Holding on to prosperity and optimism can help you persevere through challenging times and see the potential for positive change. When your heart is aligned with your actions, the sacred energy of abundance will flow towards you. We got divinity. It's how you come up in the environment. I see the divine giving you new ideas, helping you achieve your goals. You believe in the stars or things that are lucky or angels, ancestors, deceased loved ones. You're giving them the credit and the praise, or the Most High the praise, when it comes to divine ideas, creativity, messages, downloads, clarity, healing. And you guys have a really good outlook when it comes to the balance of life, and you believe in the balance of life. You believe in a higher power guiding you, navigating you, and protecting you. And I see that you get a reward for this belief that you have in higher powers and angels. Okay. I'm also getting ghost stories in the paranormal. Okay. Healthy lifestyle. Today is a great opportunity to honor your body. Your habits will determine your future. Treat yourself with the level of love and respect you want to attract. And this is by taking a break, taking a rest, a cool down. This is also how you stay divine. Before arguing, you cool down, you pause. You guys are learning to manage your temper, your emotions at this time, because you really want to come out of some kind of repetitive bullshit that keeps happening in your life. And you feel like it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? Your inner world reflects your outer world with intuition in the world. And you know that. And I see you mastering that or teaching that. Seeing that. Intuition, you are in the right place at the right time. Your intuitive voice is your birthright, and today is a good day to honor it. Use your power, your intuition, and remember the magic within you. Yes, honey. And it's like, people are just so disappointed that a lot of people still see you as divine, even though they did everything they could to not make you look that way, whether it's an ex or a rival, okay, a past friend. Happy Labor Day to those that celebrate. Also, somebody cannot stop your partner from seeing you as divine. I'm sorry. Someone cannot stop your partner, from seeing you as divine no matter how much they try. Somebody is trying to like smear your name. Smear campaign. Somebody is trying to smear your name to your partner. Your partner could be trying to smear your name to others so that no one will like you. That could be going down. You'll be noticing that, though, if people are starting to act differently around you. Yes, that person loves you so much, they'd rather go ahead and act like an op so that they can remove any love opportunities from happening between you and their friends. So they'll talk poorly about you to their friends so that they won't like you. And now every time you come in a room, they are mean, or, you know, it's like they were once talking, but then they stopped. Like, this person is like, no. Your person is like, no, I don't want anyone liking Aries, so the only thing that I can come up with is to talk bad about Aries. Or, like, of course, like I said, there is a rival outside of the relationship, and they're trying to point out all of these things that this person should stop liking about you. Whether this person is currently in your life, or even if they find out that someone they like also likes you, there could be a rival that is kind of like hidden because you don't even know that someone is attracted to you. You haven't even gotten a chance to have an encounter with this person, or there was no connection made. You didn't realize it. You could have been very platonic. It was muted during the interaction that they had with you. But there is someone in that room that likes that person that likes you. And now they're going to try to beef with you, or bump into you, or start acting strange with you, or petty with you, or trying to mess something up for you, because they notice that someone that they like has eyes for you, either at your job or where you do commerce or in your neighborhood, social media. Also know when someone is jealous of you just being single, because they secretly like you. And they're going to start showing signs if you start posting about new love, or if you post anything that borders on the exotic. This person is going to come from behind the scenes and reveal themselves and respond to your posts, whether this be an ex or a new connection. And that's what they get for being silent for so long and just watching and never making a move, like I was saying way earlier. And now they have to face themselves when it comes to what that silence and that lurking does, and never expressing your true feelings, never making a move does. Now you have to watch Aries be with someone else, or be happy without you, or just freely talk about men and women that they're interested in. And they have to just sit there and cringe and be sad because they can't bring themselves to just let you know that they like you. They'll sit there and listen to you talk about your person, talk about other people, and this is really sad. And they'll just start saying things like, well, you know, that person's not hot, or you should break up with them. Notice that, you know, your friend is getting a little bit upset when it comes to you talking about someone you like, or an ex is doing this. That means they still have feelings for you, or they have feelings for you. And once you notice that, you may be like, wow, now it's kind of like weird being around you, because like all that time you liked me and you didn't say anything. And I can't really talk freely around you or be your friend, because it's kind of weird now. Okay. Yeah, but somebody here has been holding back, and they just, you know, kind of weird or lame. There's lames and weirdos here as well, because they just can't work up the confidence to speak, and that's usually a weirdo. They don't know how to just engage. Okay, so you got a lot of good luck here. I'll hold each of these up if you want to pause them, if you want to write them down, if you want to tap into them, but I'm just going to be reading what's in the brackets. You got unconditional love here. You got success, wealth. Connection. Feel free to pause these, you know. Justice. Self-realization. Success. Optimism. You are seen as a very optimistic person in your environment. These numbers will give you that confirmation. Good vibes. Good vibes is the spiritual theme here. Good vibes and what they can do. Yes, yes. Nothing to worry about. 222 means everything is okay. Feel free to pause these. And lastly here, compassion as the outcome. Compassion from the world around you. Self-love, yes. Being compassionate towards yourself and taking those rests and those breaks in between those leaps and bounds you're taking when it comes to success. Don't forget to take a rest, okay? And congratulations, because something is about to be very successful upon completion, whether that's graduation, moving, getting married, learning another language, or a successful project. All right. You can get a reading just like this. If you're interested with the angel cards, this would be the angel special. If you're interested in a reading like this, I'm currently running a special on it. If you're interested in a love reading and you like these cards, I'm currently running a special on that too. And I also have a career special that I'm running. So that breakdown will be in the video on my homepage. if you want to check that out, and some information will be in the comment section. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking the video if you did. Thank you for subscribing to the channel if you did. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the description box, please. All right, Aries. Bye.